Hi everyone, this is a Groovin' Chick. I know I've been missing in action for a while, um, but someone had hacked into my account and I had a little problem getting back in, and I think I'm back. So I want to make the announcement that the winner of the mandolin stainless steel grater and cookbook was Christine Wong Chow from Florida, and Christine has got her cookbook and her mandolin, and I just want to congratulate her. And I've been out to my garden this morning and got some Cherokee purple tomatoes, and I know they don't look right, but they really are, and they are really, really good. If you've never had Cherokee purples, they are really good. And got some onions. I need to clean them up, but I was going to make some cornbread salad, so I've got those. I wanted to just let y'all know a few things that I've been into while I've been MIA. I have been making some zucchini chips, and I've got a whole box of zucchini that a friend gave me, and I'm going to be making some of those today. And I've been making some laundry detergent for my niece and my mom, and I've been cleaning out cabinets. My niece is moving into a mobile home that I gave her, so I've been cleaning out cabinets for her to yard sale or whatever she wanted to do with those things. So but anyway, here's some zucchini chips that I've been making. They are nice and crisp, and I make my own concoction. I had started out, I had bought this garlic pepper, and it's just too salty, so I mix my own garlic powder and pepper with just a slight amount of salt and make my own garlic chips. And the large zucchini work really good for that, since they shrink up in size when you dehydrate them. And they're just really great to snack on. You can control your sodium level in those. And I was going through some of the things I had stored, and I found that some of my rice obviously got some air in it, so I'm going to have to check that and make sure it's all right, and reseal that. And I've been making some bread and butter pickles, and this is my second batch of bread and butter pickles. And out of my second batch I got 2 quarts, and these are still hot because I just got these off a few minutes ago, and 4 pints and a half pint. And I always do an extra jar just in case I have some more than I had planned on, because the last time I made these I actually got 4 quarts and a half pint, so I wanted to make some to give away, and I want to give away or pints rather. I got 4 quarts and a pint the last time, so I was thinking that I would get 2 quarts and 5 pints, and that I would just have a little scrappy one, but I didn't get as many as I thought. I guess I must have packed these a little tighter. So always fix extra, do an extra jar than you think you're going to need. And I actually had an extra jar over here. And when you are doing your water bath canner, and there is extra room in your canner to keep your jars from hitting together, hot water, to keep your jars from hitting together, fill the spot with a empty jar and filled with water, and that will keep your jars from clinging together and keep them from breaking. So that's just a little tip also. Also, I have a glass top stove, and I've done a little damage to my stove. Everybody's always talking about how clean my stove is, and I haven't cleaned it yet from the process this morning. But I had a bull over the other day when I did my first canning, and I scrubbed it with a knife, and I've chipped my glass top stove. So I've done a little bit of damage to that. But anyway, I've also been drying some chives for Mom. Found another use for my plastic mayonnaise jars. Instead of throwing them away and putting them in the landfill, I've been storing iodized salt in those. So, or my flour. I've been getting some stuff together for my niece. So this was going to her for her housewarming present. I'm getting together flour and salt and stuff for her, because that can get expensive for kids starting out on their own. So also here is some macaronis and stuff that I was getting together for her. I know some people will store the macaroni and stuff in pop bottles, but I don't care for that. I was kind of showing you that. If you have mice and stuff, I just don't really care for that. I really prefer glass jars, and that's probably something that I will tell Sarah probably to do, is go to glass jars. But always write the cook time on top of your jars too, for young cooks, and plus any body who might not know the cook time of what your noodles is. Just take it off the top of the macaroni that you are storing, and it will say. And this is a good way to reuse an applesauce jar. You can always seal that in your canister that comes along with your sealers. And I seal my coffee. It's a good way to use your spaghetti jar. And that's just a few of the things that the Groovin' Chick has been up to. I'll be having a lot more videos. So if you've got any ideas or tips, just send them along to me, and I'll be glad to share those. And wanted to make sure that anytime you are doing any canning, dehydrating, or anything, be sure to write on the top of your jars what is in there and the date. I had a couple things I had found that I had not wrote on it, and I think they were canned pineapple and canned